Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the managing director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. This is one of those situations where a lot of stuff is happening all at once here in Thailand. We're trying to sort of ascertain what exactly is going on with regard to possible future, how do we put it, implications of what's going on with respect to the fact that the Prime Minister has been removed. I just did a video recently talking about the removal of the Thai Prime Minister. That said, I thought of making this video after reading the same article. Article is titled, Sreta Dismissed as PM After Court Ruling, Bangkok Post, bangkokpost.com. The Constitutional Court has found Prime Minister Sreta Thavisin guilty of a gross violation of ethics for appointing ex-convict Pichit Chunban as a cabinet minister. The ruling resulted in Mr. Sreta being dismissed after less than a year in office. Quoting further, quote, I don't have any authority left, he said, he being former Prime Minister Sreta. Quote, the authority is now with the caretaker Prime Minister. And then the article went on to note something, and this is worth getting into, and I'm going to do some other videos here. The future administration will determine key government policies. So whatever's happened up to now, I think it's safe to say, at the very least, it's sort of up in the air. Now, I've seen some comments and things. Somebody asked about, do I think that the same-sex marriage visa bill that's already passed Parliament, is that going to get, sort of negatively impacted as a result of this? Personal opinion, no. That was a Parliament initiative that went through Parliament. I kind of think that, no, that's probably still sort of rolling along as we expected it to. We're still anticipating that to be published officially to see that that law has changed. But again, a lot of stuff is up in the air. In that particular instance, though, that was a parliamentary initiative that already went through Parliament. I'll get into further stuff here in a minute, though. Quoting further, including the 10,000 baht digital wallet scheme. So I've talked about this a lot. I definitely think that we're probably at least going to see serious review of this, if not revision of this program. Again, I have no presumption as to what it could look like, but again, based on what we've seen in the past 24 hours, I think it's very likely we'll probably at least see a review of that moving forward. Quoting further, the Land Bridge Initiative and this is key, soft power projects, according to the property tycoon turned politician. Again, that's Mr. Sreta, now the former Prime Minister here in Thailand. So this soft power thing, the Destination Thailand visa is a soft power initiative. And as I've discussed in other videos, there were a lot of people that came running out, and not least of which, there were people from Ministry of Foreign Affairs that started talking about this visa basically in absolutes, like you can do this, you can do that, this is how it's going to work. Except for the fact Ministry of Foreign Affairs is not tasked with dealing with immigration matters. Moreover, they don't have anything to do with work authorization here in Thailand, and that is sort of the crux of this video is I think, look, there were a number of issues that have come up throughout the last roughly year that I think were highly controversial. We made videos on them on this channel, most notably things like bringing Chinese police into Thailand for no good reason that I could see at that time, the digital wallet, and the Destination Thailand visa, which I think on one level is a good program, but where I think we're probably going to see the rubber not hit the road exactly as people think it will with regard to that is, one, the long-term nature of it, especially in light of the fact immigration is ultimately tasked with making adjudications whether or not people can remain in Thailand on a long-term basis, not Ministry of Foreign Affairs. And that's regardless of if you have a visa. In all cases, and this is true in the United States as well, which has a system similar to Thailand, wherein yes, embassies abroad can issue visas, but at the end of the day, internal immigration makes decisions about whether or not somebody's going to be admitted or admitted again or extended here in Thailand. Meanwhile, the whole work authorization issue, that is a very hot button issue. I'm going to get into that in another video. But long story short, I think it's very safe to presume that while the Destination Thailand visa may continue into the future in some form, it may not look exactly like we're thinking it's going to look. And quite honestly, I'm starting to wonder if that, along with certain other things that have happened in roughly the last 9 months, might be, at least at some level, part of the reason why we're seeing this current transition here in the Kingdom of Thailand.